Hello, and welcome to Sagged OSRS. This is my Ironman Sagged, currently about 2048 total level from starting this series. Now, I'm by no means an expert player. I have been playing the game for about 10 to 15 years, but didn't really get serious about endgame PVM until about 2 to 3 years ago. And ever since then, I've been tackling harder and harder challenges with a lot more to come. These are the challenges that I'm trying to achieve before the end of 2025, and then in the bigger picture, I am trying to max, grandmaster, a lot of other stuff to come. But the main point of these videos is to not only show my progress, but to also show new players or players at any level that these goals are achievable and endgame PVM is not as scary as it seems. So please sit back, enjoy, and happy scaping, everyone. Oh shit. Alright, we're gonna go do some Doom of Mokhaiotl. Doom? I think? Doom of Mokhaiotl? Ooh, since this is the first video also, we can give a little bank run through. We have 2.25 bill total. Got some good items. Elder Maul here, the Denny B, Old Fang kit. We got the Confliction Gauntlets already. We also have the Avernic Treads. We don't have the Pegasians that go into them. But if we get clues, we're constantly doing medium clues every time we get them. So if we do, for some reason, get Ranger Boots, then we'll definitely go back to Cerberus. We actually got kind of spoon there. No, we got pretty spoon there. We got 2 Pegasians, the Smoldering Stone, Eternals, bada bing, bada boom. We were pretty much in and out. We have not, however, gotten spooned at Zilly. Not necessarily dry, but we're still waiting on that ACB. Hydra's done. We're done with all Slayer bosses. So Hydra, Araxor, those are all done. Cerberus is done until we get Ranger Boots. We're currently grinding the Doom of Mokhaiotl. They've really been into like the allotls, like the TLs at the end. I mean, that's probably just a theme with the whole new Varlamore region, but you know, I'm about it. I like it. But yeah, 2 of the Avernic Treads. We did drop one over to the main that we haven't even touched in years, so that's just gonna sit over there, fuel some bonds, maybe play a hardcore on the side. The Ayak is the last thing we need. Yes, we've gotten 4 of the cloths. Also pretty useless, can't Death's Coffer them. Yeah, so really just going for the Ayak. We've done 35 deep delves, only gone to 9. I know. I do only bring hard food and pea pots though, range pots, and the Araxor little poison thingies. But yeah, once we get that Ayak, we are out and we're back to raids. So this is what our Cox raid's looking like. We've done 192, rolled a mega already, which is pretty impressive. The first drop ever on the account was an Ancestral Robe Bottom. No decks, still 2 arcanes, so that's on the list of things we need to get. We got a Dragon Hunter crossbow, the Denny B obviously, so we're looking pretty A-okay here. Also looking pretty A-okay when it comes to TOA. Really just missing Masori. We've got the legs though, so just the top and the bottom. And of course the Shadow. The Ayak is going to really fill that gap though, so that's why we're pushing so hard for it. Yes, we do have 7 Fangs and 1 Light Bearer, and I no longer have the Light Bearer. I lost it probably 6 to 8 months ago in the TOA storage, actually. I died and got everything but that out of it, and then I guess I died again. We've been trying to get that. We've been trying, but we've gotten 7 Fangs instead. We have done no top. The haters in the comments saying that this is an endgame, you know, Iron Man series and we haven't even touched top. Hey, it's on the list, all right? It's on the list. Clues have gone pretty crazy. We've actually gotten a 3rd Age Amulet and a Gilded Plate Body. We also wanted to grind out the SRA. We've done a lot of Duke. We have the piece already at Vardorvis, but we don't have a single roll at the Ultor Vestige. So that's going to be a grind for probably 2026 and after we finish the SRA. We also need to go back and finish Yama. We've gotten incredibly spooned here as well. Just need the plate body left. We have 174 of the Oath Plate shards, so got a little safety net there if it takes us a while. To be honest, I don't want the Soul Flame Horn. Hopefully we can get in and out again for that Oath Plate chest. Do want to start next eventually. We've done a bit of Leviathan, gonna get back to Leviathan. We've done a lot of KQ, and it did not treat us well, actually, at all. So probably not gonna hop on that anytime soon. CG's done. Bando's becoming useless, but also done. a little corp in the future. But yeah, that's about, a good rundown of the account in its current phase. Just, because it's episode 1, not much to see with questing. Jeez, we have 238 days of playtime and not a lot to show for it. Be a decent amount when it comes to PVM, but skill-wise, wanting to max someday is going to be a big hill to climb. So we're probably going to try and slowly bust some things out, like agility, doing monkey laps or whatever. But yeah, should be pretty chill. All right, let's do some delving. Not a terrible run here. Kind of want to take it just for the cannonballs, bones, dart tips, kind of all that stuff. But I think I'm going to risk it. I think I'm going to risk it here for the 8. What did I just go? Whoa. Into the Doom grind, I quickly realized that we're super low on amethyst arrows. We're pretty low as well on pea pots, and we need to buy some blood runes. We got a bunch of sharks to cook, so we're going to kind of take care of all that miscellaneous stuff, and then we'll be back to delving shortly. All right, well, we've mined quite a bit, over 3,000 amethyst arrows here. I was going to keep mining just to go to 87 fletching, but I guess it's a grind for another time. The CAs just came out for Doom. Let's take a look here. Oh, I've actually completed 2 of them already. That's nice. That one's really easy. That one should be fairly easy. That one should be easy. Always wearing a shield. Huh. That one's going to be a little tough without ACB. Less than 10 minutes. That one's pretty quick. I have not come close to that. I think my PB is 11:44. Then we get into the Grandmasters, level 16. Probably doable if I bring brews and restores without taking any damage from boss, letting the gloves be absorbed. Through any method. Okay, this one probably isn't too bad. You just gotta flick a lot of prayer. One-handed melee attacks, that's pretty interesting. Without a demon bane at all. Not really doable for me at this moment. And that's just crazy fast. This is actually pretty easy. You just look for the farthest one that's going straight through all of the poison. That could be a very doable Grandmaster task as well. Anyway, yeah, we're going to throw some of these arrows together. We're going to go buy our blood runes that we still need to buy. We do have a few clue scrolls that we could probably do. And not as many as... Oh, here's an elite down here. Not as many as I thought, but we can bust out all these, do a little clue opening. Who knows? Maybe we get a little ranger boots, another piece of third age. You can see I'm rocking that third age jammy. Don't know where else I'm going to wear it. So we'll get our blood runes. We'll get everything we need. So we got most of our food cooked. I actually went and fished a couple extra krams. And while we were fishing them, we got another elite clue and a hard clue here. So after this, we're going to bust out every clue that's in the bank here. Do a little cheeky clue opening. Hopefully we fill a couple collection logs. We are kind of close to 500 here, which I do believe, yeah, is the steel. So it's the next tier in this whole collection log high scores stuff. Yeah, maybe we can get a little closer to that. We're gonna finish up cooking these krams, and of course the whole point is to get back to delving. We got everything we need at this point. I cannot forget to buy blood runes, so we need to make sure we buy blood runes. Outside of that, we're pretty good to go for a pretty long delve session. I hope this lasts us till we get the Eye of Ayek, and then we can just get out, save these pea pots. And I don't want to use restores and brews because I'm trying to save those for Nex, Inferno, Colosseum, kind of all these other grinds that we have coming up as well. TOA is a big one I want to get back to, and I use a lot of restores there. So we're trying to keep the brew and restore use to a minimum. With the new CAs, we might bust out a couple of them just to see maybe if we can delve to 16, or just to keep pushing deeper and deeper so we have better odds at getting the IAC and maybe we can actually get out quicker. But you know, it all comes down to RNG. So the fact of the matter is we just got to get back in there and start digging. All right, we just finished our farm run, so we're going to dive in and do a quick Hespori kill here. We still do not have the bucket, wherever it is in the collection log. Yeah, there she is. Yeah, we still don't have the bucket. Not very many KC, only 21. And when it comes to combat achievements, we have done most of them. I think the only one we're missing is the speed time. We did beat the 48 seconds. It's very doable with our gear for the 36 seconds. And then the last one is without losing any prayer points. That's an easy one to come back and do. So I don't know. We'll do that at some point, but now is not the time. Oh my god, that has to be it, right? That has to be it. Oh my god, well, that was easy. We did that pretty quickly, and now let's thank you for the bucket. Also, for those who weren't aware, you can actually use halberds now on the armadillion guards. Ooh, free shark. We'll take that. Pre-cooked also. But yeah, just a little fun fact there. First casket. As much as I'd love to turn, some of these into masters, I would like to upgrade these Avernic treads. So that's the reason we're doing the mediums. The hards are kind of fun. The elites are mostly shit, but I did get a third age amulet from an elite. There's another casket. Another casket. And you guessed it, another casket. All right, so I'm just going to open these because these are pretty much the more interesting clues that I actually care to open. Not that I don't want collection logs from the beginners and the easies, but I'll save the easies for when I do want to make masters, and the beginners I'm just kind of too lazy to do right now. I also had to drop this elite because it had a rune heraldic helm. Maybe I'll grab one from the hard clue right here and we'll go do that right after. But let's open these starting from, the mediums here. Bada bing, bada boom. That is catastrophic. The hards though, the hards will make this so much better. Okay. We got 2 elites though. One of these has to be a piece of third age. Okay, they saved the best for last. Like that's Jagex tweeted out that they saved the best for last. This is our first one back in a while, and we biffed it big time. So we're just going to claim and leave. Ooh, I know it's only a 7 completion, but with the Renar seeds and the Spirit seeds, we definitely need to take that. All right, finally we got a good run here. We're going to descend deeper to the 8. Let's see if we can get something juicy from it. Maybe even go past 9, 10. Who knows? I fucking suck, man. You know what? A lot of supplies. I think we go for the 9. Wow, that might have been the easiest 9 we've ever completed. Do we get rewarded? 2 spirit seeds in this one. I am going to take that. Man, I am getting pretty juiced when it comes to these spirit seeds here. Also an elite clue. Kind of want to take this, but I kind of have a lot of food as well. Yeah, let's go for it. No glow hole. We secured the spirit seeds though, at the very least. Didn't really give us much there, but we'll take it. Oh, wait a sec. There's a chest outside now, right? Oh, nice. Okay. Woo. Ooh, so we are officially at 2121 KC, 41 deep delves as well. All right, we got to take a little bit of a break from Doom. We've just done so much of it in the last day or so. We will be back to it tomorrow, but we're going to turn in these spirit seeds for now, see if we can get anything juicy, mainly going for Renar seeds, but we'll take snape grass, we'll take tree seeds, we'll take, hopefully just good seeds in general. All right, what are you going to give us here? Let's turn in all seven seed packs here, just looking for... All right, we'll take a magic seed, crumbs, toad flax, sure. Ooh, 2 Hespori seeds. That was a nice one. 2 Hespori seeds, calquats, snape grass, toad flax, irits, and limproots. There we go. There's 2 Renars along with some lantas, dwarfs, dragons, papayas. We're getting somewhere here. We're getting somewhere. No more Renars there, unfortunately. There we go. Some more Renars and a U seed. Hey, more Renars. That is, really all we could ask for there. We did pretty good from those 6 Renar seeds. Also something crazy, we had 0 cannonballs when we started doing Doom, and now we have 30k cannonballs. That is going to be huge when we're finishing out 99 Slayer. All right, well, it's a new day here. We just finished a level 7. We actually do have quite a bit of Sunfire splinters here, and I think to save some time in the long run, we are just going to claim this one. That puts us now at 2136 with 42 deep delves. I also placed a cheeky little parlay here. If you're curious, it is Justin Herbert throwing 20 pass completions, 1 passing touchdown, 214 passing yards, and then 5 receptions to old Lad McConkey. So I'll report back if that hits as well. All right, it's a couple days later, and just a heads up, that bet did cash, so very nice there. And we're gonna get back to Delve. We are pretty low on prayer pots. We've gotten quite a few Renar seeds from Spirit seeds from Delve, and just Renar seeds straight up from Delve. We're gonna pretty much just keep doing this until we run out of prayer pots, and kind of just hope and pray that we get the Eye of Ayak. We are also currently at 47 deep delves and 2,209 total delves, and we're going to keep pushing. Good luck. So we ended up making the pea pots here that we had remaining with the seeds from delve. So we got 135 now. This is where we're going to start, and we're going to keep going and just hope and pray we get the Ayak. This could be it. We could be done. 2,241 total delves, 49 deep delves, 2 boots, 4 cloths. It is on a wave 5, so it cannot be the pet. Dear Lord, please, please don't be the cloth. I have a funny feeling it's going to be the cloth. Oh my God, we're done. We're done. We are done. That feels really, really good. Let me tell you. All right, we got to charge this bad boy up ASAP. This is a day to remember, folks. We're replacing the old Trident of the Swamp with the new, well, we got to charge it, but the new charged Eye of the Ayak. We got a lot of charges here. I wonder how many it can hold. 50K? Holy Lord. All right, let's just charge it right up. Oh my God, it looks so good. So good. So I guess this is going to be our BIS mage right now. Oh, we forgot about the boots. So this is going to be our BIS mage right now. I love it, man. It looks amazing. We do need to get that helmet upgrade, whether it be a Virtus mask or, well, now it's time to go back to Chambers. Now that we finally got Eye of Ayak, we will return to Chambers in the next video. I want to thank anybody who did watch this very first video. I know probably not many people at all, but I hope it got my name out there a little bit. Maybe got a couple clicks, couple subs, couple new people are enjoying what I'm putting out there. So thank you for anybody who stuck around. Truly, it means a lot. There'll be a lot more to come. Peace out.